Hello, welcome to Pilates. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be using our light weights, 3 pounds or less, or a couple of cans of food. And we're going to be using our squishy ball a lot today. And as Ingrid said, we're going to have a ball today. Thank you for that, Ingrid. So we're going to go ahead and start with our feet hip width apart. All 10 toes are pointing forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale and lift the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to mix it up. Taking a deep inhale. This time on your exhale, we're going to lift the arms straight up. Lift up those heels with you. Inhale, press the arms down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to press. Last one here. Now bring your chin down towards your chest. Scoop in those abs. And we're going to roll down with a heavy head, zombie arms, all the way down into a forward fold. Bend your knees if you need a little help getting all the way down to the ground. And from here, bend your knees and then lift. Tailbone reaches up for the ceiling. And your heel is going to press right down into your mat. Keep those abs scooped in. Keep that head heavy. 2 and 1. From here, keep those knees bent to keep your hands down on the mat if you need to. And then we're going to lift up the toes. And then we're going to rock forward, coming onto our toes, lifting the heels. Just rocking back and forth. And evenly distribute your weight in your feet. Scoop in those abs. And roll up. Super slow motion. And get those shoulders back and down. Feet still hip width apart. Get those arms straight up. Lower one elbow. Sway out the opposite hip. And lift. Four. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a Pilates chair squat next. Feet still hip width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward. On an inhale, come down into a squat. Look down briefly. Make sure those knees aren't coming past the toes and all of your weight is in your heels. Inhale down, exhale up. Try to come down as if you were sitting in a little kid chair. Backside goes way back. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Hold it down, your lowest chair, and let's just move our arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. This time we're going to start with our arms lifted, and we're going to sweep side to side with that chair squat. One more on each side. And circle those arms. We're going to get our heels together, toes apart in our Pilates V. We're going to hug a beach ball. We're going to do a plie. Ears right over the shoulders, shoulders right over the hips. And our knees are tracking between our big toe, second toe, and then side bend. Plie, side bend. We'll do one more on each side. And then we're going to step out to our wide Pilates V. And from here, just tap down on the ground or just as far as is comfortable for you. Keep that chest reaching forward. Keep looking up. Backside goes way back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a roll down plank. If that roll down walkout isn't for you, just come down onto the mat in the way that works best for you. We're going to take an inhale on your exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest. Roll it down all the way into your forward fold. Walk out your long arm plank. We have the wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Backside isn't up higher than the shoulders. And that space in between our shoulders is puffy. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Try to get those heels as flat as you comfortably can, and then flow back into your plank. Keep flowing here. Keep those abs pulled in. Keep tying breath with movement. Now, we're going to step forward with our right foot right in between our feet. If this isn't for you, you can come into a quadruped instead. We're going to rotate towards that bent knee, lifting up the right arm, looking up at the fingertips. Get that hand back down, step it back. Left foot comes forward. Rotate towards that bent knee. Fingertips reach up. And then put that hand back down and come back into your long arm plank. From here, we're going to come into our quadruped position. And we're just going to rock back and forth. Just warming up. Side to side and circle. Cross at the ankles and go ahead and sit all the way back. We'll get towards the middle of our mat. We'll get to our seated pelvic curl. So our knees are bent and our feet are flat. Got our shoulders back, down. Sternum is reaching right up for the ceiling. Get those hands behind your thighs. Inhale on your exhale. Pull that navel in towards your spine. Pull back on your thighs to get a nice deep C curve. And then sit back up tall. Inhale, exhale. Draw that navel in, pulling back on your thighs. And then sit up tall. Inhale, exhale. Draw that navel in. Sit up tall. And on this next one, we're going to roll all the way back. Those arms forward. Navel comes in towards the spine. Rolling back slow and controlled, one vertebra at a time. Should have grabbed my ball first. We're going to grab our ball and we're going to place it right underneath our sit bone, tailbone area, right underneath your backside. We're going to start with our legs in tabletop, 90-90, and just kind of find the balance on the ball, engaging those abs, pulling them in and up. And go ahead, once you've kind of found that balance, pull your knees in towards your chest. It's kind of like a reverse child's pose. And then from here, do some circles with those knees. And reverse. And then we're going to come back into that child's pose, or excuse me, tabletop, 90-90, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees. And we'll get our hands right on those thighs. Abs are pulled in and out. And we're using our hands to sort of guide our thighs, pressing one leg away as the other knee comes in. It's like a single leg stretch. We're going to hold it here. We're going to bring our arms up. And we're going to do some toe taps. So toe tap is a hinge coming from where the femur meets the pelvis. The knee stays the same flexion. So we're going to start with the right and then the left. Really pull those abs in, finding the balance on the ball. 3, 2. Now on this next one, we are going to bring the right down into a toe tap as the left arm comes straight back and bring it up. Then alternate, nice and slow. Really bring those abs in. It's going to help stabilize you on that ball. Now glue those legs together and bring those palms facing. We're going to toe tap and bring those arms out into a T. If that's not for you, you can keep those arms straight up or bring them back down on the mat to help stabilize you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to go ahead and take those feet, place them down on the mat. Let's keep the ball right where it is. Have those arms by your side, fingertips reaching, palms gently pressing. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. Inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine, and we're going to lift the tailbone up, almost off the ball. Take an inhale. On your exhale, press the tailbone into the ball, tilting the pelvis forward. And then bring it back neutral. Inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in, lifting that tailbone almost off the ball. Then bring it neutral. Inhale. On the exhale, really press that tailbone in. Come back neutral. We'll do one more in each direction. Inhale. Exhale. Draw that navel in, lifting the tailbone almost off the ball. And then come back center. Inhale. On your exhale, press that tailbone in. And then we're going to come back neutral. We're going to take in a deep inhale. On the exhale, draw the navel in towards the spine. And we're going to lift up the tailbone. We're going to come up slow and controlled, one vertebra at a time. So we're almost lifting off the ball, but not quite. Here at the top, those knees are going long over the big toes, pulling those heels in towards your sit bones towards your heels. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, draw that navel in and come back slow and controlled, one vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, scooping those abs, almost reaching the hands forward on the mat as you come up. Almost off the ball. Inhale, exhale, slow and controlled. 2 more like this. Inhale, exhale. And down just as slowly as you came up. Inhale, exhale. And down. Great job. We're going to take that ball out from underneath us, and we're going to take it and place it in between our thighs. We're going to do some hinges next. So we're going to lift, squeeze that ball at the top like you want to pop it, and squeeze your glutes. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Knees are still going long over those big toes, still reaching the sit bones towards the heels and the heels towards the sit bones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to come halfway down, lift, squeeze. Halfway down, lift, squeeze. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Great job. We're going to do some single leg next. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the ball and put it underneath our right foot. Now, if this isn't for you, you can also take the ball and place it behind your knee and do single leg bridge here, or keep the ball in between the thighs and just keep doing bridges here. Choose what works best for you. Feet are still even with the foot on the ball. And we're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lift. So all of your weight is going to be in that left foot. Hips stay even. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to slide that ball away or push it away and pull it back in. Staying high up in that bridge. Even pelvis. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it back in and come all the way down, and let's switch. We'll get that ball underneath the left foot and even out. Arms are still by your side, wide collarbones. All of the weight this time in that right foot. Even hips. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Press that ball away and pull it back in. 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Great job. Go ahead and give those knees a hug. Rock side to side, back and forth. A little lower back massage. And we're going to do our leg slides next. And we're going to start with that ball underneath our right ankle. You can have your arms out to the side or out in the T, whatever feels best to you. We're going to pull those abs in and up. I'm just going to pull that ball in and then press it away. Nothing but that leg moving. Neutral spine. Fingertips reaching. Palms just gently pressing. Last one here. And switch. We're going to take that ball and place it underneath the left ankle. Keep tying breath with movement. Nothing but that leg moving. The rest of your body staying perfectly still. 2, and 1. Now we're going to take that ball and put it underneath both ankles. We're going to pull it in, drop those knees, and then push it away. Pull that ball in. Knees come together and press out. Pull it in, knees drop out to the side, press it away. And then knees out, pull it in, knees together, and press it away. One more of each. And we're going to hold on to that ball with the bottoms of both of our feet. So we're going to do a chest lift here. Holding on to that ball. So we're going to take our hands and place them behind our head. Abs are going to be pulling in. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, chest lift. Ribs stay down. Abs pull in and up. And our head is pressing into our hands and lower. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Now, next set, we're going to bring that ball up. We're going to hold it up almost like tabletop with your knees are in line with the hips, and ankles are the same height as your knees. Just gently holding on to that ball with the bottoms of your feet. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, chest lift. Keep thinking of reaching the chest up towards the thighs as you press the head back into your hands. 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to do a reverse crunch. Extend those legs and pull it in. If you ever feel like this is getting into the low of your back, bring those legs up to a higher diagonal. You want to keep that impression of the low back on your mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Rest down. We're going to still hold on to that ball with the bottoms of our feet, but we're going to come up onto our forearms. We're going to lift up that ball, that same tabletop-like position. We're going to hold that ball with the bottoms of our feet, and we're going to bring those knees out like a butterfly, holding the ball with the bottoms of the feet, just coming in and out. Abs are pulled in. Keep thinking long neck. 2. Now hold that ball with the bottoms of your feet, and we're going to squeeze it as hard as we can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring those legs parallel and squeeze with the sides of your feet for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take that ball, put it down just briefly, and we're going to do some can-cans, tapping side to side, side, side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to move that ball in between our ankles. Keep holding on. We're going to lift those legs straight up, lower down, and pull it in. Keep those abs engaged. And switch directions. 2 more. Last one. And put that ball down. We'll put it to the side. And let's take a stretch. Pull those knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side, back and forth. Lower back massage. We're going to do some leg circles next. And we're going to start with the ball underneath our left ankle, just like we did for our leg slides. We're going to get our arms out in a T, the palms facing down or up, whatever makes you feel most secure. And we're going to bring that right leg straight up. We're going to drop that leg out to the side just as far as the left hip doesn't pick up. And then we're going to cross it over the body. Hip does pick up here a little bit. Tick-tock, side to side. Keeping that left leg perfectly still. Abs are pulled in. Relaxed face and neck. Keep time breath with movement. Now bring that leg center. We're going to do some circles. So we're going to drop that leg out to the side just to where you feel the stretch. Circle down, around, and straight up. Really focus on an even and stable pelvis. So that leg doesn't go any wider than when the hip starts to pick up on the left. Keep that hip down. Last circle here. And down. We're going to switch. We're going to get that ball underneath the right ankle. And the left leg comes up, out to the side, just to where you feel a nice stretch and the right hip doesn't pick up, and then cross over the body. Tick-tock, side to side. And bring it back center. We're going to drop that leg out to the side, circle down, around, and straight up. Just as wide as you can maintain an even, stable pelvis. Really keep that right leg still. Last one. And down. Great job. We're going to pull that ball in. And we are going to do some scissors next with our ball. So we're going to do a ball pass with our scissors, and we're going to do a ball pass also with our single leg stretch. So let's just start with that right leg up. We're going to hold the ball up overhead. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our chin in towards our chest and pass the ball under the leg. Then we're going to bring it around overhead. Then we're going to pick up the left leg, pass the ball under the thigh, and bring it back. And we're moving in that same direction. And now we're going to switch directions with that circling the ball under the left, then the right. Really pull those abs in, and when you come up, make sure you always have that fist width in between your chin and your chest. Keep thinking of reaching the chest up towards your thighs. One more here. And then we're going to get our legs in a tabletop 90-90. Knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees, chin comes in towards the chest. Reaching that chest up towards your thighs, we're holding on to that ball. We're going to extend the left leg and bring the ball under the right. Keep alternating. Head stays still, but keep thinking of reaching the chest up towards the thighs. Now we're going to bend that knee. We're going to rotate, holding onto that ball with both hands. Come to the right side, then the left. Right, and then left. Four, three, two, one. Rest. Great job. Rock back and forth on that low back. Now we are going to take that ball and we're going to put it right underneath, or excuse me, right in between our ankles. Hands come behind the head. And we're going to bring our legs back into tabletop. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to chest lift. We're going to extend those legs out and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend the knees, rest the head down. Inhale. Exhale, extend, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend the knees, rest the head down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, extend, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend the knees, rest the head down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend the knees, rest the head down. We're going to do lift and lower next. We have a couple of options. We're going to keep that ball right in between our ankles and keep your arms by your side. You can even put your hands right underneath your backside if that helps stabilize you and feels better on your low back. Otherwise, you can interlace those fingers and place them behind your head. We're going to float up our head, neck, and shoulders. Same thing. Chest reaching up towards the thighs, abs are pulled in and up. We're going to squeeze that ball for 3, 2, 1, lower. 3, 2, 1. Only lowering down those legs as far as you can maintain the connection of your low back on the mat. Last one. Bend those knees in. Take that ball, place it to the side, rock back and forth. Lower back massage. Great job. We are going to do some roll-ups next. And we are going to take that ball and we are going to have it underneath our right ankle. We're going to have our arms up overhead. Taking a deep inhale. On your exhale, chin comes in towards the chest, scooping the abs. Look at your feet as you bring your arms up. And slowly come up one vertebra at a time. As you do, pull that ball in towards you. Take an inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine and roll it back. Slow and controlled. First one's always rough. Inhale. Exhale, chin comes in towards the chest. Pull that ball in towards you. Shoulders go back and down, wide collarbones. Press it away as you come down. Arms come up overhead. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling that ball in. Sitting up tall. Press it away. Inhale. Exhale. And back. Great job. Let's do the other side. We're underneath the left ankle, arms up overhead. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, chin comes in towards the chest, scooping those abs. Pull that ball towards you, bending that left knee, coming down slow and controlled. Inhale. Exhale, chin comes in towards the chest. Pull that ball in and press it away. Inhale. Exhale. Now we are going to get that ball underneath both ankles. Arms up overhead, take an inhale. On the exhale, chin comes in towards the chest. And pull that ball in towards you, sitting up tall. Press away. Really scoop. Coming down one vertebra at a time. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that ball in. Inhale. Exhale. Press it away. Inhale. Exhale. Pull in. Shoulders stay back. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. And done. All right, let's take our feet, legs, bring them mat width apart. We're going to hold on to that ball. We're going to sit up tall, abs are pulled in. And just hold on to that ball right in front of the chest. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, press your hands on the ball, lift it straight up, shrugging the shoulders. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to pull it straight down, right in front of the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift it straight up. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to pull it straight down, right in front of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring those abs up with you as you lift up those arms. Inhale. Exhale, hold it right in front of the chest. Rotate to your right, pressing your hands into the ball. And come back center. Inhale, exhale, rotate towards the left. Center. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Last one here, inhale, exhale, rotate. And then center. Bring those arms out to a T. We're going to hold on to that ball with our right hand. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're going to bring that ball towards your left pinky toe and press it forward. Left arm reaches back. Inhale on your exhale. Bring it back center. And let's switch. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Press that ball away. And back center. Great job. We're going to do our side series next. So we're going to come onto our forearm. Legs extended, hips stacked. And we're going to bring those legs forward in line with the corner of the mat. Our top hand is going to be pressing on the ball. Make sure you're not collapsing down on the forearm. You're up nice and strong. Elbow right underneath the shoulder. Head isn't dropping, it's up and active. Feet are flexed, and we're just going to lift and lower. For a little bit more work here, you can also take that ball and press it against your thigh. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up about hip height. And we're going to flex it forward, point it back. Flex it forward, point it back. Flex forward, point it back. Flex it forward, point back. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to point both of those toes. We're going to lift and just circle that leg. Hips stay stacked. Staying strong up on that forearm. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend that bottom leg knee. And we're going to bring that shin in line with the mat, sitting up. Bending the other knee, mermaid sit, and the ball, we're still holding on to it with that same hand, and arms come out in the T. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring that hand straight down, and we're going to stretch over, and then we're going to rotate towards our mat, place the ball down, and press it away. Stretch. Grab that ball, come back into that side bend, and up. Then place that ball down right next to you. Scoop in your side. Bring that arm up and over, stretch. And we're going to do the other side. On our forearm, elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Hips are stacked, abs are pulled in. And bring those feet forward so they're in line with the corner of your mat. You can take that ball, place it on your thigh, or just have it right in front of you. Lift and lower. If you have that ball on your thigh, really think of pressing the hand into the ball. Pull those abs in, keep that head lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that ball, put it down. We're gonna lift that leg up just about hip height. Flex it forward, point it back. Keep those hips stacked. Two, and 1. Point both of those toes, lift up, and we're gonna circle forward. Those hips stack, stay strong up on that forearm. Reverse. Last one. Bend that bottom knee, shin comes in line. Holding onto that ball with the same hand, sitting tall. Take an inhale on the exhale, hand comes down. Stretch over, rotate, place that ball straight down, and press down and away, stretch. Inhale. On your exhale, lift up that ball, come center. Inhale on your exhale, put that ball down, scoop in the side, arm comes up and over, stretch, and sitting tall. Great job. We're gonna do some quadruped next. We're gonna have that ball in between our thighs. So we're gonna have those knees right underneath our hips. Wrists directly underneath the shoulders. And we're gonna start with a little cat-cow just to warm up. Take an inhale. On the exhale, cat. Scoop in those abs, really press your hands and the shins into the mat. Take an inhale. On the exhale, reach that heart forward, tailbone reaches up. Take an inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, exhale. Cow, reaching that heart forward. Let's do one more cat. One more cow. And then we'll get that neutral spine. Our gaze is going to be about 3 feet in front of us. Curl those toes under. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift up those knees, really pull in those abs. We're going to tap the knees, lift, and squeeze. Tap, lift just an inch or two, and squeeze. Lift, squeeze. Really pull those abs in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. We're just gonna hold, and we're gonna squeeze that ball as hard as we can in and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take that ball out. And let's do a child's pose. Roll that ball forward, pressing it away. Hips, press back. And then we're going to bring that ball over to the right. As the left hip drops, press. Inhale on your exhale. Bring that ball over to the left. And your right hip drops. Bring it back center. And roll back up to sitting. Great job. We're going to do some earthquakes next, and we're going to use our weights. And the weights are optional. You don't need them. So we're going to start with our earthquake position, which is taking that ball, putting it in the low of your back, like a little bunny tail. We're going to sit up tall. Our shoulders are back and down. Start up reaching right up for that ceiling. We have a long neck. Take your hands and place them behind your thighs, just like our pelvic tilts, for our pelvic curls. And bring that navel in towards the ball and come back just to where you feel your abs engaged. It's really not that far. Bring your arms up on a diagonal, rounded like you're holding a beach ball. We're going to inhale and exhale. Now we're going to bring our arms up right overhead. Hug a moon. Inhale. Exhale. Long neck. Really pull those abs in. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your arms out, palms facing forward. And we're going to circle the arms for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. And sit up tall. Now, if you felt that in your abs, you found the sweet spot. If this didn't do enough work for you, you can always come back another inch. What we want to avoid is laying back on the ball. It's just there to prevent you from coming back too far. Let's get to our weights. Draw that navel in towards the ball. Come back to your sweet spot. Holding on to those weights, bicep curl, long neck. Abs are pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights back in, palms facing you, and up towards the shoulders and down, hammer curl. Really pull those abs in, keep that neck long. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place those weights down, extend the legs, and stretch forward. Second set. Knees bent, feet flat, reset. Find that sweet spot. This time, we're going to hold those arms forward on that diagonal, and we have some soft elbows. We're just going to come back an inch on that ball and lift an inch. It's not far. It's a slow and controlled movement. We're not bouncing. Exhale as you lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms over to the right. Keep coming straight up. Keep those abs pulled in. And then over to the left, straight back. Really pull those abs in. Keep that neck long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms forward. We're going to go into bow and arrow, tap and then lift. Follow that hand back with your gaze. Really pull in those abs. Now both tap, lift up on a diagonal. Tap, lift. Really pull in those abs. 2 and 1. Great job. Extend those legs and stretch forward. Last set. We're going to take that ball and we're going to put it in our T-spine. And you know you found the right spot where you can comfortably rest on your forearms. Watch your head. Make sure you're not dropping it back. It's lifted, but you still have a long neck. Abs pulled in and up. We're going to bend those elbows parallel. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lift up off the ball and punch. Exhale as you lift. Your gaze is right in between those weights. Now we're going to do both for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back on that ball. Arms come out. Lift up, chest fly. 3, 2, 1. Take those weights, place them to the side. Extend those legs straight out. And drop your head straight back. Lose the ball if this doesn't feel good on your low back. Otherwise, bring those arms up overhead and breathe into that stretch. Go ahead, take that ball out, place it to the side. Extend that left leg out, hug in the right knee, rotate that ankle in and out. Extend that leg straight up, pull back on either the back of the thigh or the calf, whatever feels best to you. Bend that knee and extend it out. Hug in the left, rotate that ankle in and out. Extend that leg straight up. Pull back on either the back of the calf or the thigh. Bring that foot flat, bring the right foot in. We're going to cross our left ankle above the right knee. Just reach up and gently press on that knee. Lift up the right foot, hug behind the right thigh. And put that foot down, uncross other side. Right ankle above the left knee, just reach up and gently press that knee. And lift up the left foot, hug behind the left thigh. And then place that foot down, uncross. We're gonna bring those legs into tabletop, 90-90, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees. Imprint the spine on the mat, bring those arms out to a T, take an inhale. On the exhale, drop the knees all the way down to the left and look over your right shoulder. Just breathe into that stretch. Bring those knees back center, scoop in those abs, drop the knees over to the right and look over your left shoulder. And bring it back center. Bring your hands behind your thighs, roll on up to sitting. We're gonna stand up. So get to standing in whichever works best for you. I'm gonna come forward with my hands on the mat, reaching the tailbone up towards the ceiling in my forward fold. Just gonna nod my head yes, no. Do a little running motion with the knees. Scooping in the abs, heavy head, zombie arms. And roll all the way up to standing tall. We'll get those feet hip width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward. Inhale the arms up, bring those palms forward. We're gonna look up, reach the heart up towards the ceiling, lower those elbows down into a goddess pose, putting the shoulder blades in the back pockets, just a baby back bend. Deep inhale, full exhale. Simple the arms down by your side and stand up tall. Thank you all so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions and we'll see you next week.